believe in every deity that has existed. I believe in Muhammad, Allah. I believe that Kali is as real as Jehovah. My particular faith system is always growing and shifting. I do have roots in the Native American spirituality because it's what I was taught as a little girl. I remember having a dual life. When I would visit my mother's father, who was of the Eastern Cherokee Nation, life was very colorful and musical. I think he found life very much aligned with spirit and the spirit world. That was as real to him as you are. And he was very aware of the ancestors and the traditions, honoring Great Spirit and our true mother, which is the earth. So that was a completely different way of thinking than going to the Methodist Church on Sunday, which was about an authority, a patriarchy, a hierarchy. My grandmother, for instance, is Scottish and severe in many ways. She was a revered woman, really respected. And she would say that you must give your body to your husband on your wedding night and you must give your faith over to Jesus. And I said, so what's left? She said, well, you don't need anything left for yourself. That's the ego. And I began to realize that that was evil. I began to see the manipulation that can occur when people are committed to the subjugation of another human being. And so I knew that my grandmother and I were on different sides.
Through her music, Tori has challenged the church and questioned its suppression of women.
And it was clear that I was going to follow more the Native American tradition of balance, equality, and the spiritual world being something that I had to integrate into my life. I was pregnant with my daughter, and I felt like I needed to rewire something so that my daughter wouldn't take on board my damage that I had. Because I don't have damage with Christianity. I have the damage from how it was misappropriated. When somebody begins to take authority over you as a soul, whether they get you to try and doubt yourself or to lose your voice, to not speak, you start to lose essence of who you are. And I did see a lot of that, not only in the Christian church. I've seen it in every organized religion. I've seen it in the Native American tradition, where there can be a devouring.
Being forced to choose between the roles of sex goddess or submissive servant is something Tori Amos could never accept.
I want to spit in the faces, get afraid with that color brain. I got a bowling ball in my stomach, I got a desert in my mouth. Figures that my courage would use to so loud now. I've been looking for a savior in these dirty streets. Looking for a savior beneath these dirty sheets. I've been raising up my hands, drop another nail in. Just what got me.
enjoy playing Crucify. She comes to me every so often. The idea of feeling tormented, although you're trying to walk into the place of resurrection and transmutation, I wasn't at this place. And part of the reason is because of the shame that goes along with some of my upbringing, that I was not in the state of transmutation. I was in the state of crucifixion. And as a woman, realizing that that was my cross to bear, in a sense. And until I walked into the imagery of the marriage of the women, the Marys, if Christian women could marry the two Marys, Mary the mother, who we acknowledged had her spirituality, and the Magdalene, who we all acknowledged had her sexuality, then we could be whole as Christian women. And without that, Christian women, I found as I studied them, just sitting there and watching as a minister's daughter, were divided because they felt they had to make a choice. So I really started in my mind marrying the Marys in my being. And it's something that writing songs helped me to do. And that's mainly why when we're in, I've been, let's see if I got the key right. I've been looking for a savior in these dirty streets. Looking for a savior beneath these dirty sheets. I've been raising up my hands, trying to love a million. I got enough guilt to start my own religion. Why do we crucify ourselves? And every day I crucify myself. Nothing I do is good enough for you. Crucify myself. And it keeps going, and it talks about, and my heart is sick of being in chains. And I felt like, yes, this song is my friend. She understands me. My heart sick of being in chains. Music is a place that takes me to other dimensions. People that don't write songs sometimes have a very hard time of understanding this. It's not like they walk in with a head and arms and legs and say hi on the song. But they come as an entity, as consciousness. And sometimes I feel like I have to go on a archaeological dig sonically to uncover what they're saying to me or who they are. I've been looking for a savior in these dirty streets. Looking for a savior.
From a very early age, Tori Amos has regarded her piano as almost human, a fellow conspirator in her mischievous relationship with the world. Just to touch her, you know. Sometimes I go in and talk to her. Even now, you know, I might get my daughter ready for school, and I didn't do it right, didn't get the tights on right. I'm not the most organized person, and husband might have, you know, rolled his eyes at all my books and my mess at my station. And I come to her and talk to her, and she talks back to me. And it's all about tone and rhythm. And then I am back in myself, and I'm aligned, and then I can go face what I need to face again. You see, this gives me strength.
because it's my language. It's the first language I learned.